Okay, today we're going to work on sharpening this here axe. You can see it's got some nicks in it down here. That's some pretty rough shape there. But you can also see where the bevel is supposed to be. You can see the line there, where it's supposed to follow through to the line. That's where you want to sharpen at. And my husband's going to do the sharpening for me. And this here is a whetstone. You would use it with either oil or water. You've got a coarse side and a fine side that you would use to sharpen on both sides. Do the coarse first and then flip it over and do the fine side. You can use that. And then we've got a file, a flat file. This one's seen its better days, so it's a little worn out. But that there's how you'll also do your filing with that. This here's a chainsaw file just to help with the nicks if we need to with the burrs. But he's going to do some sharpening here, so the idea is to count your strokes across it and keep it the same on both sides. That way, you know, it's going to be uniform, but really the goal is just to get it sharp. So let's see and get some work done.
About 25-degree angle.
And you can see where the bevel is because it's the shinier part of the axe head there showing up. Just got to keep that bevel going. There's different ways to hold it. It's pretty much just what's more comfortable for you, because that's what's going to work the best when you're sharpening it. You just got to be able to keep the axe steady, because you are putting a lot of pressure on it with the file in there.
You can see the nicks are starting to come out.
Yeah. This is our axe. We let the kids split some firewood. And this is what we got back out of it. But it was a good workout. We got some wood done.
Get the other side.
So again, you see the bevel there. You'll see where it starts to take shape because it'll get shinier too. See the nicks real good from this side. You know, if you can't get it like this here, he's got the option of, you know, doing the bench grinder, which that takes off a lot of metal at once. And we can even use some wire brushes to try to help remove any burrs or anything like that. But the main goal is just to get that bevel sharp again so that it'll be usable. Plus, it probably would have been a lot easier if our file was not so worn out, but that's what we had. And he's using that brush there to clean the file out some, that way what teeth are there can still get a grip on it. That way he can get a clean sharpening going again.
Starting to come out.
And our daughter's super mad. Sorry about that. She's angry with her brother.
Mix almost now.
It's about, yeah, it's much better there. Let's see if I can't zoom in on it here. Oh yeah, it's much smaller. And you can test the sharpness of your axe by seeing if it can shave some of your arm hair off, or even pressing your fingernail against it and see if it leaves an indent. But I know they're always testing their knives up here. You run around missing arm hair. Super awesome of them.
This will also sharpen it as you're doing this. It's getting sharp.
Right. Let's see. Hold on a second here, babe. Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot sharper. Okay, so that is how you go about sharpening your axe head there. Again, like I said, it's going to be much easier when you have a good file. But you get the general gist of it. That's clearly could be a very messy job. Good thing I use this lid here.